No luck finding Emily?
Not yet. I was out all night. Thanks to Taggart, the trail's pretty cold.
Do you have any feelings or hunches about where Xander might have taken her?
I think he's heading for the border into Canada. Now look, I really believe that Emily is safe for now. As long as he needs her, Xander won't hurt her.
What happens when he doesn't need her anymore?
You're telling me Nicholas is raising money to get information on Xander?
Yeah, he and Lucky have already started making their rounds, offering to pay for any leads. I'm gonna go with him tonight.
Hold on, Elizabeth. You gotta be careful. People will tell you anything you want to hear for the right price.
I know. But on the other hand, I think it's easier for them to open up to their peers, rather than the police or even you. And besides, it's better than doing nothing.
Not if Sorrell and his guys find out what you're up to.
Listen, if you're gonna try to scare me away, it's not gonna work.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to make you see what you're getting into.
And I've heard you.
But you're still gonna do it.
Yeah. Listen, I love Emily. I'm gonna do anything I can to help find her.
No, I'm gonna keep searching. I wouldn't have taken a couple hours off last night if I hadn't stuck around for the wedding.
What wedding?
Sonny and Carly. Got married last night. Carly chickened out at first. I ended up having to persuade her.
I'm shocked. You would think Carly would be all over becoming Mrs. Sonny Corinthos, considering how territorial she is about him. But what really confuses me is why Sonny would want to marry her.
Oh, it's a long story. Carly's the primary witness against him, but a wife doesn't have to testify against her husband.
Right, of course. Now it makes sense. A marriage of convenience. So as soon as the charges are dropped, Sonny can divorce her.
Well, I don't think Sonny's all that anxious to be out of it.
What, do you think he's actually in love with her?
Maybe, starting to.
So where does that leave you?
Me.
Well, I mean, Carly is supposed to be all fired up in love with you, which is the reason for her attacking me every time I say boo to you.
Right, you know.
Then again, she also attacks me every time I talk to Sonny.
Just don't try to figure out Carly. Okay? You think normal. She thinks backwards. She's in love with Sonny, so of course she doesn't want to marry him.
And none of this bothers you?
No. Things work out like they're supposed to.
Right, I used to think that once. Wonder if anyone else gets as tired of me talking about Lucky as I do.
I came in late, so you got some room here.
Yeah, I'm just so mad at myself. You know, I get so caught up in Lucky and trying to do and be whatever he wants. I didn't stop his stupid plan, even though I knew it wasn't gonna work. I could have come to you, and then Emily probably wouldn't be in this mess right now. I should have paid closer attention to the possible consequences.
Stop blaming yourself. It doesn't do any good. I'm not telling you to drop anything. I'm telling you to be very careful.
Why did you tell him?
Well, I thought it was about time we all started working together to find Emily.
Yeah, Lucky, take it easy. Okay. Well, you know what we got on Xander and that we're headed to Albany. What have you found out?
Jason, I need your help. It's about AJ.
What's wrong?
He's trying to set up a meeting with Sorrell to buy information on Xander and guarantee Emily's safety. Now, I tried to stop him. He wouldn't listen to me. He took off with a briefcase full of cash. You've got to go after him.
You know, I'm on my way out of town.
He's your brother.
You want to stop him? Arrest him.
Jason, enough people have already been hurt. I mean, if something happens to AJ, think about what it will do to your family, especially your grandmother.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Stay in touch.
Of course. Thank you. Let's hope it works.
Who does Jason think he is?
Emily's his sister. He's trying to help.
No. No, that was him trying to impress Elizabeth.
Oh, man, what are you doing
I
here?
hope I'm going to stop you from making a big mistake. Is Sorrell meeting you, or are you planning to grab him?
It's none of your business, Jason. Or Hannah's.
What's to stop Sorrell from taking that briefcase and dumping your dead body in the river?
The promise that there's more where this came from.
Is
face it, I'm loaded, Sorrell's greedy. I mean, what's he got to lose by turning over our sister and putting a few $100,000 in his pocket?
You're in way over your head, AJ. What, are you gonna give money to the guy who wants Emily dead? You think Sorrell knows where Xander and Emily are, and if you give him enough money, he's gonna tell you?
Yeah, well, that's the idea.
Sorrell doesn't have a clue. If he did, we would have read about 2 unidentified bodies found floating in the lake.
And why would Sorrell do one of his own
If
men?
the cops pick up Xander before Sorrell gets to him, the cops can tag him with drug dealing, with kidnapping, and maybe murder, okay? Xander becomes a major liability to Sorrell's operation and to Sorrell's safety.
And he'd be afraid that he would buckle under police questioning.
Right, this guy's gonna sing like a bird to save his neck. Sorrell's history, and he knows it.
So it'd be in Sorrell's best interest to get to Emily and Xander before the cops do.
And when he does, they're dead.
All right, fine.
Okay? No, hold on. Xander, because he can't testify, and Emily because she's a witness.
Well, what do we do to keep that from happening?
Well, so far Xander's smart enough to be ahead of Sorrell. I'm leaving town right now to follow the lead.
Well, I'm going with you.
No.
No.
You gotta stay here. You did all you could for Emily by getting me out of jail.
All right. But you find her, Jason.